and today I'm going to be cooking some good old oxtails. That's right, oxtails. A lot of you people don't know about that, but you're going to learn today about these good old oxtails. So I'm going to tell you, but first of all, I got to introduce my handsome nephew, because I'm cooking these oxtails especially for him, because that's his favorite of my dish. So this is Casey Darbone. Now, if y'all remember, I had his good-looking brother. He made that good old cocktail a couple of weeks ago. This is Casey. So today, Casey is actually going to do the cooking. I'm going to walk him through it and show him, since he loves oxtails, he's going to be the chef today. And I'll just direct him how to do it. So, okay, so oxtails, it has to be marinated before you cook it. So, of course, I've been marinating it for 2 nights now. So, if you can see real good, I put some marinating sauce on it. I put some Worcestershire sauce, some browning sauce, some fresh thyme, some red and green bell peppers, some green onions, garlic, a little ketchup, and some red wine. And I let it marinate for 2 nights. I mean, every now and then I have one of these lids. It's a Tupperware lid. You flip it over and you let it marinate. So it's good and marinated. So see how big these? Actually, oxtails, back in the olden days, they really did cook oxtails. But these days now, it comes from the cow tail. So yes, it's the cow tail. So they skin the cow tail and they cut it, and that's what it is. It's a cow tail, and it's either sex, the male or the female. So the tail is cut into sections. So, and each section has a bone marrow. So this is what we're going to be cooking. So actually, I thought I was eating beef a long time ago whenever I was eating oxtails. Didn't know any better. But it is actually beef. So like I said, it comes from the cow tail. So I did season it lightly. So when we're going to put it in the pot, I'm going to have Casey season it a little bit more. So we got our ingredients. I have some beef stock. And later I'm going to, once I make my gravy, I'm going to add a can of butter beans in there. And I have a can of diced garlic tomatoes that's going to go in there. Red and green bell peppers. I got about 4 cloves of garlic that's chopped up. And I have 1 whole Vidalia onion. And I have about 4 bunches of green onions cut up. And it's about 1.5 cups of green onions. And I have some fresh thyme also that's going to go in there. And then I got my Creole Cajun seasoning right here. So before we get this done, we're going to go ahead and make our little drinky drink. All right, so over here, I'm going to give you your glass, Casey. There you go. I'm going to get my glass. Because Lord knows I need it, because I sat in this traffic for about an hour before I got here, and I'm stressed out, so I need it. So my nephew, Jeremy Darbone, oh, I love you. My first nephew, he was the first nephew that we had in the family. And he bought me this wine right here. Chenin Blanc is what it's called. So, Jeremy, thank you for this good old wine. We're about to get our little drinky drink on. So I'm going to go ahead. Casey, I'm going to pour you some. We're going to drinky drink. All right, now. Whew, I've been waiting for this. My nerves are so stressed out. This traffic these days is crazy. All right, so we're going to go ahead and push this off the side back in here. And all right, so Casey, we're going to go ahead and toast to this good old oxtail. Drink it, drink. Here we go. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, when we come back, we're going to get started with these good old oxtails.
Daniel, you ready to go camping?
Well, yeah, Gavin. Let's go through the checklist.
Let's check the water lines and fixtures for leaks.
Southern stocks all the plumbing fittings you need to get going.
Is the AC and refrigerator working?
I sure hope so. I hate to be hot or have hot drinks.
Southern stocks several models of ACs and refrigerators.
Don't forget to check the lights.
How many bulbs you think we'll need? You know they burn out fast.
Southern stocks 12-volt LED bulbs that last up to 50,000 hours.
Let's make our first stop.
Southern Mobile Home and RV Supply.
Since 1991, Dr. Robert Arango has provided the best foot and ankle care for his patients in Southwest Louisiana. Lake Area Foot Care Center is dedicated to your comfort and prompt attention. Many minor foot and ankle procedures can be successfully treated in office, such as ingrown toenails, skin biopsies, hammer toes, bone spurs, and wart removal. At Lake Area Foot Care Center, Dr. Arango's goal is to help you maintain healthy feet and ankles.
It's that time of year for fun at New Look Furniture's February Festival of Savings. Recliners $197, 5-piece Tuscan dinette $297, stain-proof Novella sofa by Ashley $397, New Look Furniture sectionals $597, dual reclining sofa or console love seat, your choice $697, complete slate bedroom $777, artwork lamps, rugs, and accessories 30% off, special financing and same-day delivery available. New Look Furniture, we save you money!
All right, now, while we was away, I've been getting my little drink on with me and Casey. We've been drinking it up. All right, so we done got our all hot. I got about a half a cup of olive oil in the bottom of the pot. Now, what Casey is going to start doing, he's going to start putting oxtails in the pot to start browning them. So, Casey, go ahead and get it. And we're going to go ahead and start putting it in. Right now, he's going to start. Woo! Man, look at that. All right, let me go ahead and kind of lower this fire. But that's what you want. You want to hear that sizzle like that. That's how you know it's going to start frying. All right, doing a good job, Casey. Just don't burn yourself. He's taking it out of all that marinade. And he's sticking it in the pot, and it's going to get good and brown. Woo-wee. You can probably, in a little while, pull that thyme out. Oh, yeah. Frying up. That's what we like. That's that Louisiana style sound. When you hear that, that's a good sound. If you know it's brown and then it's going to start sticking at the bottom of the pot, and that's what you want. You want it to stick at the bottom of the pot to get that gratin. And that's what makes that gravy. All right, he's almost got it done. There we go. Now we're going to go ahead and pull that thyme out, and then we're going to put some more a little bit later. All right, so right now, let me have that towel, Steve. No. Woo! Man, God did done. Man, what's up with you? With the I need this towel, fool. All right. Oh, let me wipe. You know, I got to wipe my stove, you know, a good clean stove make your food taste good. So you got to wipe down it. All that grease kind of popped up. All right, so right now, it's going to get brown. See, it's already starting to make that gravy at the bottom. I can crank it up a little bit more. So while this is frying down, you're going to want to keep kind of turning it a little bit, Casey. Okay. Brown them. So I'm going to tell you a little story about these oxtails. So when I used to go to Brown's and Hackberry, get me a plate lunch, they said that they had oxtails for lunch, and I didn't know no better, and I didn't want to ask. I thought it was some beef. Well, it turned out to be, it is beef cow tails, but I didn't know no better. It tastes so good. So I started cooking it on my own. So one day I seasoned it all up and got it all marinated, and I took a picture of it and I put it on Facebook. Casey chimes in on Facebook. He says, "Oh my God, that looks so good." He said, "I want some." So I told him, I said, "I'm going to cook you some one day." So a couple of weeks later, Casey had to go to the hospital in Houston, and I went with him, stayed with him in the hospital a couple of days, and when I got home, I went and bought some oxtails. And when Casey got out of the hospital, I called him up and I said, "I cooked you some oxtails." Boy, he couldn't get to my house fast enough. Boy, I tell you what, that was some good oxtails on Casey. That's probably one of your favorite dishes of mine, right?
Yes.
And you're doing a good job. Where's your little drink? Let's get a little drink. Ooh, it's smelling good up in here. All right. So right now, so later on, after it gets good and brown, we're gonna start adding our ingredients. So, in the meantime, I'm gonna tell y'all a little joke. So, you know, Boudreaux and Thibodeau, they friends. So one day, Thibodeau, he was walking down the street, and when he got in front of Boudreaux's house, he noticed a sign that said, "Boat for sale." So he looks around. He goes and he knocks on Boudreaux's door. Boudreaux opens the door. Thibodeau says, "Mais Boudreaux, I see you got a sign that says boat for sale in your yard, but all I see is a lawnmower and a wheelbarrow." And Boudreaux looks at Thibodeau and he says, "That's right, and they both for sale." All right, so while we're getting all this good old oxtails brown, we're gonna go ahead and take a little break, and we'll be right back.
It's that time of year for fun at New Look Furniture's February Festival of Savings. Recliners $197, 5-piece Tuscan dinette $297, stain-proof Novella sofa by Ashley $397. New Look Furniture sectionals $597. Dual reclining sofa or console love seat, your choice $697. Complete slate bedroom $777. Artwork lamps, rugs, and accessories 30% off. Special financing and same-day delivery available. New Look Furniture, we save you money!
Daniel, you ready to go camping?
Well, yeah, Gavin, let's go through the checklist.
Let's check the water lines and fixtures for leaks.
Southern stocks all the plumbing fittings you need to get going.
Is the AC and refrigerator working?
I sure hope so. I hate to be hot or have hot drinks.
Southern stocks several models of ACs and refrigerators.
Don't forget to check the lights.
How many bulbs you think we need? You know they burn out fast.
Southern stocks 12-volt LED bulbs that last up to 50,000 hours.
Let's make our first stop.
Southern Mobile Home and RV Supply.
Since 1991, Dr. Robert Arango has provided the best foot and ankle care for his patients in Southwest Louisiana. Lake Area Foot Care Center is dedicated to your comfort and prompt attention. Many minor foot and ankle procedures can be successfully treated in office, such as ingrown toenails, skin biopsies, hammer toes, bone spurs, and wart removal. At Lake Area Foot Care Center, Dr. Arango's goal is to help you maintain healthy feet and ankles.
All right, while we were away, Casey's been cooking it up, boy, and I tell you what, he's got it good and brown. Now he's gonna go ahead and add a little bit of Cajun seasoning. He's gonna throw in some Cajun seasoning, and he's gonna shake, shake, shake until them ancestors say stop. Go ahead on. All right, now he's gonna add a little bit of garlic powder. Woo, all right. Now he's gonna add a little onion powder. All right, and he did use a good old Cajun seasoning that consists of black pepper, red pepper, garlic powder, salt, cayenne, you know, a little cayenne in there. So it's just about ready to go ahead and start adding these onions, so he can go ahead and start doing that. Throw all that in there. There you go. That's good like that. Here's a spoon where you can stir it up now. You can put those tongs down. And we're gonna go ahead and add some red and green bell pepper. I have a half a red bell pepper and 1/2 of green bell pepper. So 1 bell pepper total. All right. Now we're gonna go ahead and add the garlic. I got about 4 cloves of garlic all minced up. Doing a good job, Casey.
Thank you.
And, okay, so he's gonna go ahead and stir that up and let it get good and brown. Get them onions all sauteed. Now while he's doing that, I'm gonna tell y'all, cowtail, well, the oxtail, before you cook it, you're gonna wanna soak it in some salt water or some vinegar water and get it good and clean. I don't really know the reason, just like you would purge a crawfish, I guess. So you wanna clean your meat real good, your oxtails real good, soak it in some salt water or some vinegar water for about 10 10, 15 minutes to get it good and clean. Then you're gonna drain it all out. And then you're gonna start seasoning it. You're gonna start seasoning it so you can get it marinated. So like I said, I marinated for 2 days. So and then you can season it however you want. You can marinate it with whatever you want. But that was the ingredients I chose to marinate it with. Was the bell pepper, the onions, the green onions. I used some marinating sauce, some browning sauce, red wine, a little ketchup. And I did put a little bit of curry powder on there also, which we'll be adding that also too. So how's it coming, Casey?
Coming pretty good.
All right, you're doing a good job. When you leave from here, next time you'll be able to cook it at home by yourself.
Work.
At work, that's right, at work. So right now, it's looking pretty good. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna add a little bit of green onions, not much, just about a handful of green onions.
All this?
No, not all of it, just about a handful. There you go, that's good right there. I'm gonna save these for later. And then we're gonna add a little bit of thyme. You can go ahead and just you can go ahead and put it all in there. There you go. I used it's always good to use fresh thyme, but if you don't have fresh thyme, you can use the dry thyme. So, like I said, any vegetable is good fresh, but if you can't, then you can always substitute it with the dry thyme. So, and a little bit later on, whenever we're gonna make the gravy, once it starts sauteing, the gravy starts simmering and getting the oxtails good and simmered. You want them oxtails to cook it takes, and these are some big oxtails, so this probably gonna take over 2 hours for it to cook, because you want it good and tender. They're kind of like turkey necks, you know. Turkey necks is tough. You gotta cook it a long time for it to get tender. Same thing, you want to cook the oxtails a long time to get tender. So in Casey's doing a good job of that right now. So I want to take me a little drinky drink before we add the rest of the ingredients. Let's go ahead and get a toast. Drinky drink toast. All right. You can go ahead and, let's see, some red wine. Go ahead and put a splash of red wine in there right now. Oh, yeah, we got to have some good red wine in there. Go ahead. All right, that'll be good right there. Let's see what else we can throw in there. Get a little splash of that ketchup. We're going to put about a tablespoon of ketchup in there. All right, that ought to do it. Everything's looking good, smelling good.
Smelling delicious.
Woo, man. What else we got to throw in there? After a while, we're going to put some tomatoes up in there, and then let me add a little bit of browning sauce. So we're going to put a little bit of browning sauce in there right now. About a tablespoon of browning sauce. Now that's going to make your gravy good and dark. Oh, yeah. Now, Casey is my oldest brother, Murphy. That's Murphy's son. So I had Carrie here, and he made the pineapple upside down cake a couple of weeks ago. So Casey is the older brother. He's number one here, and then Carrie's number two. So my favorite nephews, I guess y'all could tell. I love you too, Jeremy and Cody. I love all of y'all the same. All of y'all. All right. Boy, that's looking good. Let me crank up that fire a little bit more. We're gonna get it. Woo, look at that. You got a good shot of that, Stephen? Got a good shot of that? Oh, yeah. All right, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go ahead and add this can of garlic crushed tomatoes. There you go. Now you're gonna go ahead and mix that up in there real good. You need a towel to hold that pot. Don't burn yourself. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and let this brown. I'll tell you what. It's ready to go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and add the beef stock. Go ahead and add, that's about 2 cups of beef stock going in there. Ooh, yeah. All right, now we're gonna start letting it simmer. So while we're gonna let this simmer, we're gonna go ahead and take a little short break, and we'll be right back with PatnDaPot.
It's that time of year for fun at New Look Furniture's February Festival of Savings. Recliners $197, 5-piece Tuscan dinette $297, stain-proof Novella sofa by Ashley $397, New Look Furniture sectionals $597, dual reclining sofa or console love seat, your choice $697, complete slate bedroom $777, artwork lamps, rugs and accessories 30% off, special financing and same-day delivery available. New Look Furniture, we save you money!
Since 1991, Dr. Robert Arango has provided the best foot and ankle care for his patients in Southwest Louisiana. Lake Area Foot Care Center is dedicated to your comfort and prompt attention. Many minor foot and ankle procedures can be successfully treated in office, such as ingrown toenails, skin biopsies, hammer toes, bone spurs, and wart removal. At Lake Area Foot Care Center, Dr. Arango's goal is to help you maintain healthy feet and ankles.
All right, while we was away, Casey been cooking it up, and I've been drinking it up. All right. Drink. All right, so Casey done added his beef stock. Everything is all cooked. It's been cooking for about 2.5 hours. And he did, while we was away also, he added 1 can of butter beans in there. So
No,
butter
I only had to add 239 beans.
and 239 beans.
So if you add one more, it'll be 240.
Y'all heard that? Casey said, well, y'all already know beans kind of gas you up and give you gas. So Casey told me he added 239 beans in there because he said if you add one more, it'll be 240. That's a good one, Casey. I like that one. All right, so everything is in the pot. Like I said, the oxtail's been cooking for about 2.5 hours, and it's good and tender. We got some beef stock in there, and we got our butter beans. So we're gonna go ahead and fix the plate so we can go ahead and taste it. So let me go ahead and grab this plate. Get it on there. Get you one of these big old pieces of, ooh, look at that oxtail. Huge, Casey. Let's get it. We'll put this gravy all around this plate like that. Grab you some of them beans. Oh, yeah. One more little scoop. That'll be your plate right here, Casey. Oh, that's pretty. And grab me some and go ahead and put my gravy all around that. Grab me one of these good old oxtails. Y'all don't know what y'all missing if y'all don't eat oxtails. That's some good eating. Louisiana style. All right. Ooh, saucy bon right there. Look at that, Michelle. Talk about. Casey, I think you did a fine job. It smells so good. We're going to go ahead and turn this fire off. Let me get my little drinky drink here. One more toast, Casey. Drinky drink. Ooh, woo. I wonder if I can drive home now. All right. It's hot. We're going to go ahead and sample this right quick. I want to thank my special guest, my handsome nephew, Casey. He did an amazing job, and I know from now on he can go ahead and cook his own oxtails now because he did it all tonight.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Let me see if I can get a bite of this oxtail. I don't. Ooh, look at that. What? You did it?
It's good.
All right. Let me give him one taste with a big old butter bean. Ooh, shit. Ooh, look at that. It's so good I can't even talk. That's what I'm talking about. Woo, woo. All right. I just don't even know what to say. So good. So all right, ladies and gentlemen, this is it for Pat in the Pot for this week. Make sure you tune in next week for more Pat in the Pot.